Hi, welcome to Vlogmas day 7. I think we're up to day 7. I'm having to do the math in my head because it's December 5th as I'm filming this. But I'll edit this on the 6th and I'll upload it on the 7th. So therefore, it is Vlogmas day 7. It is Monday. It is Monday and it feels like Monday. It is also still incredibly cloudy and I woke up with a dense fog warning from the weather app. Then there wasn't much fog around my apartment, not that I could tell. Fog is very, very unusual for Phoenix. Very unusual. So I don't know what is up with this weather we're having. It's supposed to finally clear up later today, but I've just put up Vlogmas day 5, having massive issues with Facebook. So if you normally get your notification that these YouTube videos are live on Facebook, I'm sorry, but I haven't been able to put up an announcement that the video is live because Facebook won't let me. So yeah, I'm struggling this morning and I'll explain that in a moment. I feel like I just can't talk about it until after it's all done because it's just gonna stress me out more. So stay tuned, keep watching. Get cozy. I feel like I'm not in a headspace this morning to vlog properly, which is not good when it's Vlogmas. If it wasn't Vlogmas, I just would not be vlogging today. But I know this afternoon is going to be really lovely and wonderful and we'll get back on track. So I've got some chores and things I'm doing here around the house, which really aren't that vlog worthy anyway. So I'm going to get everything sorted out over the next couple of hours, slightly less than that now, and then literally afternoon, shortly after noon, we can get on with this vlog and start really enjoying the day. Get comfy and settle in for day 7 of Vlogmas. And welcome, or no, we've already done this bit. My brain is just a frazzled mess. So, as you will have seen, and the thing that I was avoiding talking about at the beginning of the vlog, I've been to CVS. I've gotten my booster, so this is now my 2nd booster of the COVID vaccine that I'm getting, so I've had 4 doses now, and I have been wanting to get this booster for quite a few months now. I think I became eligible in September. Just with the semester and how crazy it's been, just haven't been able to do it. Originally, the plan was to come over here and get it done over here so that my mom could drive me to the clinic, and then I ended up doing it over at the pharmacy by my apartment, but was still already planning on coming over here. I just had kind of gotten in my head that I was going to come and spend 1 or 2 days over here as a little bit of a staycation. I haven't been over here since Thanksgiving, which was only a week and a half ago. During winter break, I've been so busy during the semester that I just knew that for winter break, I really want to be coming over here at least once a week. Maybe do at least one staycation like this at the beginning of the month, and then spending a night or 2 and getting a lot of time with my mom, and then probably the next couple weeks just come over once a week for the day, or maybe do another overnight. We'll see. So yeah, wanted to be over here and just spend some time with them, and figured since I'm just finishing up final grading and doing all of that, I can do that here. I kind of felt like I needed some doggy snuggles. I needed some time with Gus and Lexi. And some time with Mom. I think we're gonna try to bake some Christmas cookies while I'm over here. And I think I spotted some sugar cookies that she'd already made. I've already had my breakfast sandwich that I got at Starbucks because I could not eat all morning. I was just so nervous. So the reason why I didn't tell you guys at the start, I filmed the intro clip to this vlog 3 times. The first 2 times I tried explaining the whole plan for the day, including going for the vaccine, and it was just making me too nervous. So for those who haven't heard me talk about it in a previous vlog, I am, I guess we could say, a functioning needle phobic person. I can make myself go. I can make myself go get a blood test or go do the vaccine. Like the last 3 vaccine doses I've gotten, my mom has gone with me just so that I don't have a panic attack in the car driving to the clinic or the vaccination center. It has happened. I have had panic attacks going to get like blood draws. It's not good. I'm very needle phobic. It's just low, like the phobia is just low enough that I can still get stuff done. But like I have been known to put off getting blood work for such a long time that I finally start getting kind of passive-aggressive voicemails from my doctor's office saying they're not going to refill a prescription until I get that blood work done. So I can really drag it out and put it off. The thing that's helped me cope in the last few years is truly just not thinking about it until right at the moment I have to go and get it done. So trying to talk about it this morning was just not working out. Even though I was staying distracted, like I had no appetite, I could not eat. But then by the time I was driving over here and like pulling up to Starbucks, I was starving. I was so hungry. So it's like the anxiety has slowly been starting to like fade, and I'm finally feeling like I'm getting like back to like normal. But yeah, needles and I are not friends. I don't like, yes, you've probably noticed I do have my ears pierced. Longtime viewers will remember when I got this done because it has been within the last several years. But yeah, for the longest time, no ear piercings and still no tattoos. It's just, it does amuse me a little bit because in my past life, past experience as a seamstress and costume designer and stitcher in a costume shop, I have stabbed myself with needles, with sewing needles, with straight pins, with safety pins. I've turned myself into a human pin cushion as far as my time as a costume designer, but those were all accidents. They were never intentional. So it's a little bit different when it's intentional. Anyway, that's the update on where we're at. I've been rambling long enough. I need to go finish my coffee and maybe grab a couple of the sugar cookies I saw Mom had made. And I need to get my work laptop and sit down and do some grading and check my email and just see where things are at with that. I'm not going to be able to post all my final grades today, but I'm hoping I'll be able to do that by Wednesday. But there's lots of little admin, grading, and email type stuff that I do need to do. And then today I need to edit the vlog that needs to go up tomorrow, and I want to try to write for at least a few hundred words. I know I'm not going to get a lot of writing done, but I want to try to write at least a little bit because I haven't written for the last 3 days, and I need to break that non-writing streak and start writing again, even if it's just short bursts for the next few days until all the teaching stuff is done, and then I can really focus on writing. Gus. Gus is not happy that I got it. Your iPad? Yeah. Mom and I are gonna make Christmas cookies. Although Henry bars aren't specifically Christmas cookies.
No, I just made them at Christmas because it's like a candy bar. Yeah. That's what an Henry bar is. I don't even know if they sell those anymore.
I don't know. And there's Mom's tree. I'll show you in more detail later, but Mom's tree is up and the lights just came on. She doesn't leave her lights on all day long the way I do. Oh, and I need to show you my new slippers that Mom gave me. They were going to be a Christmas gift, but then we were talking about the foot pain and stuff that I've been having.
She wanted to buy new slippers?
And that I wanted to get some new slippers that had more support than the other new slippers I just bought. So Mom got me these. They have squirrels on them.
I'm gonna turn it
around. They have squirrels on them. And the tails are fluffy. Like, and they're super, I mean, my white socks are so stylish, but they've got like a faux Sherpa lining on the inside. And then the fluffy tail and squirrels. Squirrels.
She's a happy girl.
I am a happy girl. As soon as I saw them, as soon as I unwrapped, not like just unwrapped the packaging that they came in, I'm using the paper towel holder as a tripod right now. But yeah, as soon as I took the packaging off from around them and saw, like, as obviously as I saw that they were slippers, I knew they were slippers because I knew she'd gotten me some slippers and thought, oh, these look really good. And I could tell they're almost like a cork bottom, kind of like a Birkenstock type clog. But then I kept unwrapping and saw the squirrels. And like, you can see, this is such a ridiculous grin on my face, but I'm just so excited.
She went, oh, I should have vlogged.
Yeah, I said to Mom, as Mom was coming out, I'm like, oh, should I vlog this? And she's like,
and I'm like,
and Mom's like, no, you can vlog it later. You can show them later. And I'm like okay, thinking they're just gonna be regular pair of slippers. And then they've got squirrels on them. I should have vlogged it. I'm sorry, so you could see my reaction. But
she needs the drama in her vlog.
That's what Vlogmas is about. Otherwise, today's vlog was just gonna be me panicking over my booster.
Oh, here they are. Okay.
Okay, oh, Henry bars. How do we describe these? You'll see when we're done.
A brown sugar butter base, oatmeal, oatmeal butter base, and then so simple, just chocolate chips, and this recipe calls for peanut butter. We're gonna do almond butter.
Okay. About to say, I thought it was chocolate with peanut butter.
Yeah. And you bake it first for 15 minutes, and then you melt the chocolate chips and the peanut butter and spread it on top of the cookies. And then they do need to be refrigerated.
And what cookbook are we looking at?
This is an old military cookbook.
The 1st Armored Division, Old Ironsides cookbook. So we've got quite a few of these.
They were based in Germany at the time. Yeah. So I think I got over there.
What's the kind of tradition with these cookbooks?
Oh, they always wanted to raise money for the community, and so
each recipe was submitted by a different military spouse?
Yeah, usually military spouses. At this time, it was mainly
wives,
women.
Military wives, army wives.
Because this was, I think, 76.
I saw Erlangen. No, 81. It's as old as me.
So this was what they were selling when I first went over to Erlangen.
Because Dad was assigned to Nuremberg, which is where I was born.
Yeah. The headquarters, 1st Brigade, was in Illesheim, Kaderbach, Kreilsheim. Erlangen was where we were at. So we were part of the 1st Battalion, 35th Armor.
But I was born in the hospital in Nuremberg,
right? In
Nuremberg,
okay. Yeah. And there was a brigade in Bamberg, Nuremberg, Bamberg, Ansbach. Forgot about all these places. Schwabach, Ansbach.
I was looking at a map recently.
And of course, Grafenwehr.
Yeah. No, I was looking at a map recently because one of you lovely people mentioned that you were stationed in Grafenwehr in the mid-80s. So similar time that we were in Germany.
Oh.
And I looked at a map to figure out like how far Grafenwehr was. And I don't think I ever realized that like all the places we lived, Stuttgart, Aschaffenburg, and Nuremberg, were all kind of in the same area within a few hours of each other.
Now,
and then Grafenwehr as well.
The funny thing with this cookbook...
It keeps wanting to focus on this space on the counter.
Space behind us. The funny thing about this cookbook is it's very formal for who submitted the recipe. So I don't recognize hardly any...
Because it's always Mrs. Husband's name. So Mrs. Scott Severson.
Yeah. So a few of these I wrote the lady's name in because I knew them.
Oh, how funny.
So, but...
yeah, because for every recipe, it's got the recipe and then it's got the...
Obviously 40 years ago.
The person's name and then what division or where they were at. This is one of the few that has... Yeah, that's the actual person's name.
It might have been her. She wasn't married.
So, did you submit something?
Oh, no, they did this before
you got there.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, so these are all like, Mrs. So-and-so 281 Armor Erlangen. And so you know where each military wife was from.
You're not you're your husband's Mrs. Back in the day, ladies, enjoy the fact that there were women who went before you.
Oh, I enjoy that every single day.
They fought for you.
I get to have my own credit card. When did you get your own credit card?
Not till the 90s, I think. No, when we moved here in 97.
That was when you finally had your own credit card in your own name?
Yeah. Before that, we had joint credit cards. So Dad would apply for a credit card and they would provide an extra one for
the spouse.
So I still have a few that way, where it's both of us on the name, but I have my own. He doesn't have his own.
Dad doesn't have his own credit card?
No,
they're all joint
ones. Yeah.
So you've got joint ones and you've got ones that are just you.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, I actually came across in I found some letters from when we were first married. And I had in one of those letters that I needed him to sign something so that I could get a credit card.
Yeah, I'm glad that that's not the generation. But yeah, it is kind of funny how much things have changed.
But somebody once said that they thought the little community cookbooks that people put together like this are the best cookbooks. And
it is really fun.
They generally are, but I think if you can find one from a military, it's actually better.
Really?
Because these women are from all over the country. So
I
have some, like Mineral Point, it's all the women from Mineral Point.
Yeah.
And they're very good recipes in that.
But they're all very localized.
They're local. Whereas these are from people who've lived all over the place. Yeah. So there's a Hawaiian recipe, there's Swedish recipes,
there's probably some good southern
Italian
recipes. Okay, so did you find do we have the O. Henry bar recipe?
Yes, and I just lost it again.
All right, because we've been talking for almost 15 minutes.
Here we go.
So time for less talking and more baking.
There's even baby teething biscuits in here.
Oh, how funny.
Okay, here we go.
I'll try to get a shot of the recipe and show you guys, and then you'll see how it comes together.
Super easy.
I worry about the weather, waiting for snow, and each day I feel better, and my hope begins to grow. Been staring out my window, looking for a sign, something to remind me of the place I left behind. My time of the year. There's a feeling I remember.
Huh? What are you doing?
From the time when I was young.
What are you doing, Gus? Okay, so the O. Henry bars are in the fridge, and I looked them up on Wikipedia. So They are originally an American candy bar, but now I guess you can only really get them in Canada. If anyone else has heard of the O. Henry Bar candy bar, let us know in the comments. But now we're making cornbread because Mom made some chicken tortilla. Or is it turkey tortilla?
No, it's chicken.
Chicken tortilla soup last night. So we're gonna have the leftovers of that.
You can't let this good chocolate go.
I don't think I can eat it.
Don't show me looking.
I won't show you licking the spoon. So we're gonna have leftovers of the chicken tortilla soup. So I'm looking forward to that because I wasn't here last night. And we're gonna make some cornbread right now. So we're getting the cornbread going. Then we'll have dinner probably in about 30-ish minutes. I've managed to do some of my teaching work. There's now, I think I'm waiting on 3 more assignments from 1 student, and 4 of my 5 classes are completely graded, so that's good. And I'm waiting on 1 more honors contract, which that student said he'd probably get his honors project in by Wednesday. So I'm hoping that on Wednesday I will be able to get everything graded, everything submitted, everything done. So tomorrow, I think while Mom and I are relaxing on the couch watching Escape to the Country, I'll do some syllabus work for the spring. Now I'm just vlog editing, and then once that's exporting and uploading, I will do some writing after dinner. It should be a nice cozy evening. We're just snuggling with the dogs. Gus finally came back out. Mom was making too much noise. Is he run away? He's run away again. Mom's doing a buttermilk hack. Okay, hold on. What is your buttermilk hack? If you don't have buttermilk.
Okay, most people have heard of the vinegar in with the milk because the vinegar clots the milk a little bit and gives it that sour taste that buttermilk has.
Okay.
It's a little too sour for me. I always have sour cream on hand.
Okay.
Always, because I just like sour cream.
Yeah.
And I just mix it in.
So mixing how much? You've got the 1 cup measuring cup here, so.
Yeah, I'd probably put a 1/4 cup of
sour cream.
Sour cream to. It depends on how sourish you want it, how buttermilky.
Okay.
But and then I just give it a little bit of a whisk. But I need 2 cups for the. Well, it says 1.5 cups for the recipe, so.
Okay.
I'm not making any special recipe. I'm just using what's on the back of the bag. Except it said buttermilk, and I don't ever have buttermilk ever.
Okay.
Because I don't drink it. Grandma Pauline loved buttermilk.
Just drinking buttermilk?
Oh yeah, so she would have had buttermilk all the time, but I don't have buttermilk on hand. So I think I had about a 1/4 cup, maybe 1/3 of a cup of sour cream, and you can go either way, more or less, whatever.
Okay.
But it gives it that little bit of a flavor, and it's supposed to also give it a rise, a boost.
Are we gonna do something with this butter?
That's gonna go in the oven and melt.
Okay.
And coat my pan.
Your skillet?
Now the skillet, and then I pour all the batter in.
Me and you and everyone, we would run around the big house where your cousins used to live, and we do lots of things I know our folks would not forgive. My time of the year. I know it's a lot to ask for a day to forever last. I could wash my hands, but still would relive my past. My time of the year. Time of the year.
So we have had dinner. It was delicious. Now we're all just snuggling on the couch. or we were, and then Mom got up. Oh, and we need to get the O. Henry bars out and give them a check, but the cornbread was amazing, and so was the soup. So I think Mom and I are going to watch some House Hunters in a moment. Yeah, are we gonna take the doggies out?
Yeah.
Okay. It's been a lovely evening so far.
Hi, doggies.
I'm feeling a little tired, but
fish.
I can't tell if it's from the vaccine or if it's just the end of the day and I'm just usually tired. Should we go out? Come on.
Oh, maybe he needs his sweater.
Oh, is it too cold? Gotta get him his sweater. The red and gray one here?
Yeah. No, he knows. He kind of likes it because he knows he feels warmer, but
he's also
having to put it on, he's like, oh, really? Okay.
You look so cute in your sweater. Okay, come on, let's go outside.
Do you want the corner?
Mm-hmm. So that's what they look like. You've got the kind of oatmeal bottom, and then you can see the chocolate comes down.
You ready to eat?
And they are a little messy to eat, but they're good. So we are going to take our cookies and go sit down and watch some House Hunters. Okay, it is now the end of the day. My arm is definitely getting sore from the vaccine. It feels like someone's punched me in the arm.
Hasn't turned into a gargoyle yet.
No, I haven't turned into a gargoyle. The doggies are just right here. Lexi looks like she doesn't know what she's doing. It's almost time for their last treats of the night. So yeah, we're just gonna go to bed soon. It is just past 10 o'clock. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Still plenty of days of Vlogmas left. I spent earlier this evening replying to a lot of your comments, so please keep them coming. They are definitely the highlight of my day, reading your comments. I forgot the jar at home. I forgot to grab some questions out of there for coming over here, but I know that there were at least 2 questions I was missing. So since I've been working on my hat, as I showed you just a moment ago, this is where we're at so far. I've gotten through 2 of the cabling rows. It's building really fast. And I'm really, really liking this pattern so far. I might do another hat in the same pattern in one of the other colors that I got. So far, I'm really liking this pattern. It's super easy, super fast. It's the Aberdeen pattern on Ravelry. So if you're a knitter, you're probably already on Ravelry, so it's one of the free patterns on there. So far, this one's been pretty foolproof, so I'm liking it. So, because as I was knitting, I was thinking, a question for the vlog today, are there any hobbies or activities or things that you kind of pick up and start doing primarily around the holidays? Like, I don't knit that much all year round. It just feels like a cold weather activity, even though you do it indoors. Like, it's not like it would really matter. I just don't really think to knit as much when it's 100 degrees outside, probably because I know there's no chance of me using a lot of the stuff that I would knit. Like, if I knit a hat in July, I'm not going to be able to use it. So knitting is just something I don't really think about until the temperature drops here in Arizona. Do you have any hobbies or tasks or activities or things you do, but only in the winter or only in the kind of seasonal holiday time of year? Let me know. That can be our question of the vlog. And yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm still gonna be here tomorrow, so come back for the next day of Vlogmas. I'll still be here at the house with the dogs and with Mom and with Dad, and I will see you all then. So thank you very much for watching today's vlog, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Say goodbye, Mom.
Goodbye.